How's it going, guys? It's TacTixHD here, bringing you episode 7 of my NHL 12 Building Another Dynasty series. And in this episode, I am playing the second year with the Colorado Avalanche. Next year is my contract year, so be sure to leave a comment letting me know which team you'd like me to sign with at the end of the next season, because that's the next episode I'll be recording. And as you guys can see, I had really good stats at the beginning of the year. And right here, I skipped to the All-Star game. And I'm pretty sure I had a couple players make it. No one on offense actually made it, but on the third line defense, I had Savard make it, who's a prospect defenseman, ends up getting really good, as well as my starting goalie Varlamov, or sorry, Siemens is my defenseman. And after that, I just skipped to the trade deadline, and I made one trade. I traded 80 overall defenseman, and I think I'm 6th and 7th round pick for a 81 overall defenseman with a bit more potential, and that was a trade with Boston. So just a bit of a small trade just to kind of, boost my defense a little. And I made another trade too, just to basically add depth. And I traded this one prospect, I think he's like 78 overall, B minus, C, B minus potential or something like that. And a couple low round picks for Patrice Cormier, who's like 80 overall, and I think he's got like all B minus potential. So that's just in case anyone gets injured, I can play him. And as you guys can see, heading into the playoffs, I'm going to have all 100s for stats. And actually finished with a 49, 26, and 7 record. Won my division and finished 2nd in the West. And the first round of the playoffs, I played the Edmonton Oilers. And they actually won the first 3 games, and I came back and won 4 in a row. And then in the next playoff round, I played the Anaheim Ducks and lost all 4. So here are some retired players. You got Patrick Marleau, Martin Havlat, Marian Hossa, Simon Gagne, Mike Camilleri, who actually just got traded to Calgary, in case any of you didn't know. It's pretty big news for Rene Bourque. And so right here's my first round draft pick. I was looking at everybody, and I decided I was going to take a forward, and I ended up taking Nick Bechet. First round rejected, the only one left that was actually rejected to go just in the first round. And all 7.5s, or all yellow 7.5s, so I thought I'd probably end up pretty good. And right here I am in the free agent signing, and I had a lot of players re-sign, but the first one I made sure to re-sign is Matthew Shane. He's my best player by far. And I wanted to re-sign Paul Stastny, but since Lars Eller is just 1 overall below him, and I think like 4 or 5 years younger, and he also costs less money, I decided to sign Eller and have him on the second line as center opposed to a wing, and then just let Stastny go. I'll have Colborne continue to play the third line center, and then I forget who I have 4th line center, and then basically all I have to do is go in the free agency and pick up like a mid-80 winger to replace Eller. But it gives me some more cap room. I also had to re-sign Carlson. That was a pretty big deal. I think they gave him like $7 million or something. And then as you can see right there is prospect defenseman. They're all actually getting really good, and luckily they don't want too much money. I also had to re-sign Varlamov and my 2 backups. The one Picard was a restricted free agent last year. I didn't sign him and he didn't play any games. Again, this year I gave him a qualifying offer, but I know he's not going to take it. And I just hope someone trades for him. And as you guys can see, right here I'm signing Danny Heatley, the fucking all-star, and he's the winger I'm signing. I also signed Ryan Parent, giving me more depth on D, 83 overall. And then I think later, right before the season starts, I end up signing Pavel Datsyuk, 82 overall. He's 40 years old, but 82 overall, only costs $550,000. He's my 4th line center. So right there's my team guide. It's looking really good. Right there's I just want to show you guys. He's a 1st round pick, like 1st overall pick in the 2015 draft. The former GM picked him. He's gonna be really good. He had like ABB potential, so I might use him to trade at the trade deadline just to get like an all-star and hopefully make a run for the cup. And besides that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying this series, and thanks for watching and have a nice day. Goodbye. Follow me on Twitter. You'll be the first one to know when I'm holding an open lobby or tournament, and it's an easy way to talk to me.